Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Rex, and this is your Daily Chat, episode 126. Oh, hang on, wait. Hang on, no.
Microphone
Okay, there we go.
activated.
Episode 126 for May the 16th, 2016. Jesus Christ, this year is flying by. How is everybody doing today? What is going on? I know the show is going on far earlier than it normally goes. It's a matter of I have school in like 5 hours. So I figured, I could crank out a good 2-hour show now and I can get some homework done and just overall.
No daughter of mine is going into fatty
Thank
porn.
you. It's Godly771 for the follow, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, so I figure I can get this stuff done and then, get ready for my midterm that's on Wednesday. And this week has just been a roller coaster of crap and stuff I just had to deal with. It's just like, good Lord, it never seems to freaking end. Where are you at,
Channel
buddy?
switched.
Okay, so he's not here yet. But yeah, so that's all. A roller coaster of a week. And of course, man, stuff has been happening. Of course, the rounds, or what's making its way around the internet now, is this whole Joey Salads incident, where if you guys are a big fan of a show called Drama Alert on YouTube, you would have noticed that a dude named Joey Salads, I guess he's like a medium-sized YouTuber, not a big guy at all. Apparently, it surfaced that he had like naked pics of himself on Tumblr. I want to say Tumblr, like a gay Tumblr. It's literally a Tumblr page for gay people, not a gay version of Tumblr. And he had his like dick in a hot dog, and he was just doing all kinds of weird stuff. And I want to touch on this topic. Well, one, because it's what's hot on the internet right now. But two, it's the fact that this is what he honestly said was, we did it because we saw how many, he's like, we did it because we saw the positive reaction that we were getting on Snapchat and all the new followers and everything we were getting. And we did it to keep getting more followers. And I don't know how many other people feel, but I accept that answer. I can see where he's coming from, because something like that is, if I saw me doing a helicopter on my stream was getting me a bazillion viewers, then I'd keep doing it too. Why wouldn't I put my dick in a hot dog and put mustard on it? So, it's only logical that this guy gets it. And I know he's probably catching a ton of fire for what he did, but I get it, and I support it. And of course, I know K-Mac in the channel, he'll totally agree with that. He could see me supporting it. Thank you. It's Godly771, man. Thank you for the follow. I've got to get that glitch fixed. But yeah, so that was Joey Salads. That's what's been really making its way on the internet lately. And there's something that happened last night on Twitch. I guess Twitch's best way to say it is newest cam whore. I guess it is. But I'm going to wait for Devious to join the chat so him and I can talk about this, because him and I viewed it last night. BK Evil Chick is actually the one who sent it to me. And it was really something else. This was like, oh my god, I had never seen anything like it whatsoever. So while we wait for Devious, though, I saw this article, and for those of you who still watch The Simpsons, and I know that's...
No daughter of mine is going into fatty porn.
You're back,
User joined your channel.
09. Thank you very much for the follow.
No
I
daughter of
appreciate
mine
you.
is going into fatty porn.
Misty Slayers, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Wow. Nice. That's awesome. Jenks, how's it going, buddy?
Not bad, yourself?
I'm good. Hey, you know what? You're not Dios, but you're British, so you'll be a decent substitute. I will accept you. You're all the same. Hi. Man, how was your weekend been going?
Not bad. I've just finished downloading Doom last night, so I'm giving that a bit of a go at the moment.
Dude, that Doom hype train is really getting some traction, isn't it?
Well, I wasn't going to buy it simply because of the cost.
Well, it's not that expensive if you buy it on my G2A link if you click in the description below.
Bollocks to your G2A link. I've got my own.
You know, it's not as expensive if you click on my G2A link. Go to the links below. But, how's your accounting class going? Have you had any tests yet? I have my first test on Wednesday, Pouty Lips. That's actually why the show is happening right now, is so I can go study for my test after this, because my class isn't until 2 o'clock. So I'll go to the school, study for about 2 hours, go to class, come home, study for another 5 hours, hit the gym, go to bed. So that's the plan. So I wanted to make sure I got the show done today. And thank you so much for asking, man. That's really nice of you. But yeah, y'all, so my entire Steam friends list this past weekend was nothing but people playing Doom. And I was just blown away because some of the people I saw playing Doom were people I never thought would play Doom, ever.
Well, if that is true, I'm going to say that's simply because, you know, you didn't have me on your friends list, but that's because you're subpar. I wouldn't want you on there anyway.
Subpar? Okay, look here, Hooker. The brown bear can't be subpar to anything because he's the brown bear. Okay, man? I don't know how you could even think that. Look, it's not like I'm French or British, okay? You can't be calling me like that. I'm from America.
Lower standards.
Wow. Hurtful. Just all kinds of hurtful. But, are the reviews for Doom positive? For the single player, absolutely they are. For the single player of Doom, I have actually, it's been a long time, probably since The Witcher 3, have I seen a game like getting this many positive reviews for a single player experience. Now, multiplayer, on the other hand, is a big ball of disappointments, kind of like British people, and it's almost like they're cooking where it's kind of bland and, you know, just not attractive. Love you, Jinx.
Well, fuck you, Rex. The multiplayer, it's got some things that I haven't seen in other multiplayer games yet, but then again, I'm not a big multiplayer sort of person. I can't remember the last time I played a COD game. I think it was around Modern Warfare. Not like 3 or anything, but like the old school Modern Warfare. Battlefield 3 I played for a bit. And Unreal Tournament back in the day.
Right.
But that's pretty much it, really.
So what is in the multiplayer that you've never seen before? I can probably tell you where it's been, because
they've got like combinations of other things. Like their Warpath it's basically a mobile capture point.
Okay.
So it's halfway between domination and payload.
Sounds a lot like TF2.
No daughter of mine is going into fatty porn.
So it's like the old domination from Unreal Tournament. You have to control the objective to get points, but it doesn't go anywhere. It just goes around in circles. It's not get it from A to B. It's just hold the point as long as you can while it moves around.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, can't actually say where I've seen that.
It's a bit weird. It seems very Unreal Tournament-esque to me. I've heard that by a few of my friends as well. It reminds them very much of Unreal Tournament, the movement and stuff like that. And it is very much control the map.
Okay.
Through pickups, like your quad damage and stuff like that.
You know, man,
It is just very Unreal Tournament, to be fair.
But they don't need to go that hard, though. It's like, for a multiplayer game, for something like Doom, Quake, Unreal, you don't need to go super ham like that. All you need is deathmatch mode. That's all people want, is deathmatch mode.
Well, they have a team deathmatch, but they have Soul Harvest, which is like the kill confirmed style, where in the old Call of Duties and shit, you would pick up the dog tags or whatever. Similar to that, but you pick up the souls, and the first person to die actually drops like a demon rune. And pick that up, you can become a demon, whether it be like a revenant or whatever, and then you obviously get more souls and you do a lot more damage because you're a fuck off demon with like rocket launchers or whatever. You can pretty much one-shot people with it. But obviously they take you out, they get the demon, and it's sort of back and forth, just collecting souls like that.
Yeah, that sounds
Warpath
like
and Domination.
wicked contrived and like something that they definitely did not have to include.
And there's like the Warpath and the Domination, which is just defend / control as many areas as possible, really.
This sounds a lot like we put in crap just for the sake of putting in crap. It doesn't sound like it's Overwatch. Or Overwatch did stuff for specific purposes and had like a methodology behind it. This sounds a lot like we need stuff to try and make our game stand out, and now I'm hearing about Demon Soul rockets. It's like, yeah, okay.
Well, it's like Kill Confirmed, but basically you can take over one of 4 demons, which is sort of yours, and it basically gives that team an advantage. When you kill the demon, it is locked to the other team for about 10-15 seconds, so your team has the advantage at getting it. So it's a bit of back and forth, but that is obviously your main target, because if they kill someone, they get more kills, so to speak. So it gives more of an objective-based gameplay to TDM.
So really. Did you buy this game for the multiplayer, or did you buy it for the single player?
I didn't buy the game.
Did you get a review copy?
No, a good friend bought it for me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought id wasn't giving out review copies to streamers. Like I sure
I'm
didn't
not
get
even
one.
a streamer.
Pardon?
I'm not even a streamer.
Then why do you have a G2A link?
Because I'm a dick.
Oh. How do you promote your G2A link?
I used to be part of several gaming communities, and
there you go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Basically, they would ask me for help, and I'd be like, "Hey, have you checked this game out?"
Is that who I think it? Oh, okay. Jinx, be quiet for a second. Be quiet for a second while I do this. Everyone, quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how are you guys all doing today? It is finally time for the reason why you showed up to this show, to this channel. He is the man who makes your mom wet every single night, and the one that you wish you could be with, but instead you're going to be with somebody poor. It is the voice of Twitch, the man of the hour. It is Devious Furball.
Hey guys.
I will end you one day, I swear to God.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but not 10-15 minutes ago you were saying that British people are all the same and I was a perfectly acceptable substitute.
Yeah, and then he showed up and then I realized how inferior you are to him, so you just leave.
No, British people are all the same.
So, now I know the comparison as to how you must feel being inferior.
Oh, ouch! Words hurt sometimes. Not this time, but sometimes.
Sometimes.
We were just talking about Doom and the multiplayer experience. How have you enjoyed it?
I think it's good in its own unique little way.
Is it?
I think it's very copy and paste from like Halo. I just, for some reason, I can't get Halo out of my head. The other guys are all kind of bullet spongy, they have shields. Hell, it's even the chainsaw has a lunge on it.
Yeah,
that's plasma sword all over. So it's, yes, it feels very Halo-esque, but that's not a bad thing because that's a tested, proven. And enjoyable gaming.
Right, but now on a scale of COD to Overwatch, where would you say this thing lands in between?
Oh, that's so down to personal preference, though.
No, it's not. Overwatch is clearly superior game to COD.
It is fun. I think it's a 6.
Oh well, it feels tacked on
without a doubt. You see, it's not really that tacked on because it kind of works quite fluidly. There are a few game modes and, some of it are fun, but there are some people that are already level whatever, prestige level 5.
Oh, God.
So they've gone through the the levels like and reset like 5 times. I'm
like
sure
they
there
have
is.
no life.
Yeah, but there's going to be that for every game. There are people like
Yeah,
that.
but there's certain games that deserve it, like Overwatch, and then there's other games that are sad, like Doom.
I don't think there's going to be a competitive scene surrounding Doom.
Oh,
So
I hope not. Oh, I
don't-
haven't played it, but I sure as hell hope there isn't.
I don't think there is, and if that's the case, the multiplayer may become dead in a very short time.
If there is a competitive scene?
No, if there isn't.
Well, if there is a
because there
competitive
isn't,
scene to Doom,
it may die. It may die a death. You know, like you'll jump on and you'll never be able to get a game.
if the Doom multiplayer gets a competitive esports quote unquote kind of level, gaming as an overall whole just took a huge step backwards. Like, I mean, like, we just stepped back like 3 different versions of multiplayer.
I don't agree with that, because this game is, you know, it's a Twitch shooter, it's fast paced, it's exactly what the kids want nowadays.
But so is Overwatch, and Overwatch is a far superior Twitch shooter game than Doom is.
Like, but it's a different.
It's a different game.
It's a different game.
You can't really compare them on a direct basis like that, in my personal opinion. The way that Doom works is just get in, shoot shit. There's no, I've got an ult so I can just wipe the entire enemy team if I'm good. You know, there's none of that bullshit, which use the gameplay massively. In some cases, I've actually seen videos of people deflecting ults back as Genji and wiping the entire enemy team.
Are you washing pots?
Shit. What?
Are you washing pots?
Probably his flask.
My flask.
Oh.
You remember my flask?
I don't know why. I know the flask is there, but for some reason I thought you were washing pots.
No. It's just my flask.
It's like, wow, this show's gonna, like, do I have to switch to the creative channel, or are we gonna start cooking with devious?
Hey, no, cooking shows do bring in a lot of views.
Yes. Okay, Jinx, I'm gonna quickly, we're gonna keep this transition live, but Jinx, quickly finish up your points, because we're gonna move to the main topic of today.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Okay, moving to the main topic of today, Twitch. We all know Twitch is pretty much the cam whore central of non-porn. We all know this. We all know, like, if you're gonna make it on Twitch as a new streamer in 2015, the best way to do it is to have a pair of tits and flaunt them like nobody's business.
It's 2016.
Shut up.
We're nearly halfway through the year. Capture.
Look, okay, I can't even say I'm tired. I got plenty of sleep. Just quiet.
A new streamer in the past, is it? So not running you.
I hate you. Okay. Anyways, if you're going to be a streamer in 2016, the best way to do is to have a pair of tits and, I guess, claim you're a nerdy person. I don't know why, but
yes.
But that's a whole conversation for a different day. Well, last night, my mod, BK Evil Chick, linked me to what could only be described as, like, the newest... Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Okay. As the newest cancer of Twitch, and apparently I have to subscribe to this whore to even view her VOD. Wow.
Of course.
Yes. Well, anyways, this bitch over here, Jenny the Squirrel, I guess a League of Legends player. Can't imagine she's a competitive one. She had almost, 1,500 people last night, but it wasn't the viewers that was the problem. It was just the content of her stream.
The amount of people, I saw the same thing. The amount of people in chat that were saying, play a game for fuck's sake, kind of thing.
Ironically enough, and I don't know how this occurred, and Davis, I don't know if you stumbled on this idea too, But for the love of God, it was the only time we've actually seen a talk show that was not in the talk show channel.
This is true. This is true.
The one person who has the right to actually be here did not actually come here. I couldn't believe it. And she was wanting to get implants. Mind you, this chick has to have at least C size breasts, if not D's. In fact, probably closer to D size. And she's like, I want to get boob implants. Like,
they were pretty hefty and quite on display in the top that she was wearing.
She was, look, man, she knew what she had. She peddled her assets like no other.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. You know, there was no, that she was, every way I think of is kind of like down-putting, but I appreciate that it's a valid tactic, but it's the argument that we found all along. Why don't you just go and make real money on a camgirl site, if that's what you're going to do?
Not only that, but on a camgirl site, you actually, get off, so you, beyond all the other stuff you get, you kind of also get to have an orgasm, versus on Twitch, where you don't. And believe me, there's streamer girls who look like 12-year-olds, like Pumpkin Spice, who make a lot of money being a cam girl. I mean, a legitimate cam girl. Like, she ended up moving to Las Vegas because the taxes in California were too high for how much money she was making. Doesn't Twitch have rules about showing too much skin?
That rule kind of doesn't apply to revealing and tight clothing.
It doesn't apply to people.
No bikinis or underwear.
It doesn't apply to people making Twitch money either. Like, you legitimately have to quote unquote flash your vagina on stream to get banned as a partnered streamer on Twitch. Like, you have to really kind of it has to really be a matter of, wow, that escalated quickly kind of deals.
Because we haven't seen that before.
Okay, I touched on this before, but we're gonna touch on it again.
I was joking.
No, I know, but we're gonna touch on this again because I cannot stress this enough. Like, the legendary Leah, the girl who got banned for 30 days, Soda Poppin's girlfriend, she quote unquote flashed her vagina on stream. I have examined this picture once again for the express purpose of research. Shut up.
For science, yes.
For science. And there was nothing on stream that was bannable. But she gets so much hate for all the other times she peddles her ass. Not assets, but just peddles her ass. That, it ended up getting her banned. And believe me, if you type in Legendary Leah, the first thing that will pop up is like Legendary Leah cam whoring or something to that effect. It's an Imgur kind of link. And oh dear God, dude, like, she should have got her 30-day ban ages ago. And the fact that it took like the inner thigh to get it out there is like,
well, yeah, it's
research.
I'm unsure of what to call it, because there's nothing wrong with selling your sexuality. Honestly, there isn't.
If I had it, I'd sell it.
Would you agree that Twitch is the place to do it? And if, sexy girls prancing around in skimpy clothing gets the views, then it's a valid marketing plan. If you genuinely want to look at it the business point of view, the issue that follows is, okay, what does everyone else have to do? Everyone else has to work hard. Everyone else has to have a good studio. Everyone else has to have top-of-the-line production and sexy voices.
Right.
And all these kinds of things. And because they can't exploit their sexuality.
Okay, but if you're gonna take it to that level, then if you're gonna exploit your sexuality to try and make cash, and that's clearly what this chick was doing last night, this Squirrel Jenny or whatever the hell her name is.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do that, where do you have the better chance? And let's lay all the cards on the table here. What you're seeking is called a whale. That is what you are seeking. You are seeking a person who is desperately lonely with more money than sense. That is what a whale is. And where's your best chance of finding it? Do you have a better chance on Twitch of trying to attract lonely nerds who think they have a shot, or some rich old guy who's looking for a naked chick? And if I was this girl, I would be looking more at the cam girl side of things, because it's like, you know, desperate old guys are going to be more inclined, and they're going to have more money to give in a single lump sum, versus on Twitch where you make it in bits and pieces, whereas on the cam girl site you just make it as a chunk.
Yeah.
Because like if you type in
I'm not disagreeing with you. Both those sides are, well, they seem quite valid. My issue with having these people on Twitch is it actually detracts from the content. Like I say, I was given the same link last night.
By me?
By yourself and by BK as well.
Oh, okay.
And I just saw lots of people in the League of Legends chat shouting and hurling abuse, saying, "Play a fucking game for fuck's sake," or something like that. They wanted to see League of Legends, not just. I mean, they wanted to see a pretty girl.
They wanted to see boobs and League of Legends.
Yeah, boobs and League of Legends would have been the best thing ever.
What's
because,
amazing,
as Maya Kitty says, boobs sell.
They do. Let's be honest. All these people playing League of Legends probably don't really know what to do when confronted with boobs, though.
Oh, of course not. Oh,
perhaps
absolutely
the majority
not.
of them don't.
Most of them probably never felt a pair beyond the balloons that they put inside their own shirts.
I mean, I've said on many an occasion that I honestly don't think there is any situation in the world that can't be made better by the addition of boobs.
That's very true, but I can think of a few instances where they actually make the thing a little bit worse, Twitch being one of them. But what really blows my mind though, and what makes this a little bit funny, is this chick had 1,500 viewers last night when I checked on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
In almost any game category, that would have propelled you to the #1 spot by a bazillion miles. But in League of Legends, she was still on a row like 3. Like, she wasn't even close to the #1 spot on Twitch last night.
Well, I mean, you remember the metrics that I linked to you, I believe? And that's because 21% of all Twitch viewership is competitive gaming, and it's the highest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what the rest of the metrics take into account, but 21% of all Twitch viewership is, high-end competitive gaming.
Right.
So, yeah. Honestly, you either have to have boobs or get good,
as
the kids
son.
say nowadays. Yeah.
I hate that term so much. I cannot stand that term, get good. Oh my god. It's like every time somebody says that to me, I just want to like freaking pop their head. I've been asked plenty of times to show more boob on my stream. I wear tank tops all the time anyways, but I just can't see myself really showing more. Yeah, I've told her specifically. I've told her
you run a disappointing stream.
When Mia wanted to start streaming, and I helped her set up. And I helped her set up her stream. I told her, I'm like, if you're gonna make it on this website, you need to show tits. I'm like, it will cause she plays Heroes of the Storm, a game that's very much not populated, like by quality or otherwise. And the fact that she's a rank 1 team league player, it helps a lot. But I'm like, if you just show some not even cleavage, but just some hardcore breast, you'll go far. But apparently she's like BK Evil Chick, where she has too much self-respect and and doesn't want to. But it's like, if you just did it, you'd be good to go.
Okay, we've heard the pointless points of view. So now, Maya Kitty, I greatly respect your your sense of dignity.
Oh, that's the word, dignity. That's the word.
And let's be honest, Rex, there you was a bit hypocritical. It detracts from it, but you should really just get your boobs out.
because you can ask Devious this. If there's one thing I put above all else, it's business. It's always business. I will throw ethics and morals right to the side of the road if it stands in the way of either making fame, profit, or fortune. So
yeah, how you get once you're there, it's easy, but getting there's the hard part.
Getting there's hard, and you're going to have to do a lot of things.
Involves ruthlessness, and you're not. Yeah, you have no problems with adopting those. Whatever it takes attitude in order to succeed.
When it comes to business, I will step on or through anyone I have to. Like, that's just how it is, because unfortunately, that's just how business works. It's not a reality we all like to admit to, but it's one that's true. So as long as you have that, and of course, the people I always keep with me are the people I take to the top.
Again, did you see that there, Jenks?
No, I didn't.
I will step on or over anyone. I don't care. But except for the people, present company accepted.
Well, of course, because...
Please don't leave.
That's because if we left, let's face it, it's just some dumbass American on Twitch.
Actually, I'm Canadian.
I was quoting you earlier because you pretty much went, "I'm from America."
It's amazing because the way I talk, you would have no idea I was Canadian half the time.
And let's be honest, I was giving you an upgrade saying you was American anyway. I mean, they are pretty low, but... You know
what's really amazing? And you're going to love this. You're going to love this, okay? I speak like I'm American. I live in Canada, but I'm actually a UK citizen. And
hang on, what are your other origins as well? It's not just UK.
East African and, I don't know, some other stuff back there. But like the main one is actually UK. I have dual citizenship in UK and Canada. So, hi Jinx.
Proves that the UK is going downhill.
Well, you and I can go downhill together, buddy.
So now you're claiming to be British. Wow.
I know, right?
Anything together. Get that fame and success, I guess. But yes, Maya, I completely agree. Having morals and standards of ethics and some self-pride and dignity are all incredibly important things. Very valuable things too. I certainly won't take that from it. They're incredibly valuable. But then you see someone coasting right by you on low-cut tops. And it kind of hurts, because hard work doesn't matter anymore, does it?
No, not in 2016.
The effort that you put in, and your moral fibre, and your grit, and you're going that extra mile, somehow it doesn't make any difference.
No,
because they've sailed right past you just by showing skin. It's a shame, isn't it?
Although, talking about moral fibre and business, I want to be really immoral and advertise right now, because you said you're all about business, right?
No,
right, Rex?
No. The only time we shill anything is when we are pitching any of my links, like my Amazon link below. Anytime you click that Amazon link, you don't have to click it once. It gets stored in your cookies file, and it helps me out a lot. Shame. Wow. Keep talking for a quick second.
I have no shame.
I clearly have no shame. Like, that is so blatantly obvious. There we go. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Talking, conversation, and points on conversation.
There you go. You got it.
See how easy that is?
You got it. I believe in you.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing. I realize that the whole Twitch, and it's important that you do separate them out. A lot of people do make this mistake, and it's one thing that we do on this show, is very defined. There is a difference between a female streamer or a lesser extent, I'd say a girl gamer is what they're commonly called, but a female streamer is not a cam girl. We call
Although
them
you,
cam
although
girls
you do
because
question it sometimes.
well, yeah, but we call them cam girls to deliberately separate that. You know,
Yeah.
we know plenty of female streamers. A lot of them are our friends, and they simply just don't sink to that level,
No,
and they're
no,
fine with that.
they don't. But you know the level I will sink to? Advertising Cooler Master. If you're trying,
Ooh,
if you're looking
do
for a
tell.
high-end
What
quality
Cooler
mechanical
Master are
keyboard,
doing?
you want to look at the Cooler Master Keys Pro L mechanical keyboard, available in red, blue, and brown switches. You can get a keyboard to match any kind of style that you are looking for, with all these kind of like different EQs and snakes and wave LED patterns. You can really make it customizable and make it your own. So remember, check out the Cooler Master Keys Pro L, available at any major retailer that you want to go to, or click the Amazon link below. Okay, back to the show.
Can you program the lights on that one?
Actually, I think you can.
I'm going to say, because I remember one of them, someone got really bored and actually made a snake game on the keyboard.
Yeah, they actually advertise that
lights.
on the keyboard as a preset
Yeah.
now. Because it uses like an ARM chip. So they actually I think somebody made that, they liked it, they pushed it forward. So yeah. It is a neat keyboard. I'm actually really looking forward to mine. What a cute commercial.
Shameless self-promotion aside, and well, I could have gone on that. So Rex, tell me how are Logitech and their keyboards and so on stuff doing? But
Cooler Master?
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, those guys.
for my Cooler Master rep, don't mind him.
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to read he doesn't know how to read the overlay with the logo in the top corner.
I'm just saying, Cooler Master Rep may have remembered your name if he was sponsoring me. Just saying.
It keeps defaulting back to red. If it keeps defaulting back to red after you restart, that's because the chip is just resetting itself. It's fine. No, they're doing good actually. They're apparently the short version, the one without the numeric pad, is apparently just flying out the door. And and I guess because of its smaller form factor, it's great for like competitive gaming. Because now,
yeah, just generally being on I mean, most people's computer desks are cluttered with shite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mine is no different. I'm not saying that I'm somehow different. No, mine's full of crap everywhere. And sometimes a smaller keyboard, you think, wow, just nice small form factor and stuff.
Well, and if all you're doing
But I actually do use my number pad keys. So.
I was going to say, I couldn't live without a numpad because with my stupidly long and convoluted passwords, I use it quite a lot for those.
What I'm hearing is
whenever I log into a game.
What I'm hearing out of you is I have not heard of LastPass. I don't know what LastPass is, and I should probably go get LastPass.
No.
And that's amazing, seeing as you aren't sponsored by them. But
no, because you know what? There's some things in life I just am so adamant about that I just feel it deserves more promotion than it gets. And LastPass is definitely one of those things that has saved me personally.
Well, it's more games like in launchers and stuff, and when I can just type in the password, what's the point in alt-tabbing to access passwords? Because, let's face it, LastPass isn't going to be very effective with the Paragon launcher or something like that.
No, that's true.
And that's where I type my passwords in a lot. It's not for websites, it's mainly for games.
Luckily for me, I don't know, like, a lot of the games I have, they have, like, remember my account for, like, so many days. So I literally only have to copy paste the password once, and it's good for 30 days. So, and I use LastPass so much because I know for a fact if I ever have to enter a password, I'm going to have internet access to that location. So, not super concerned about it.
Yeah, I use.
it's a valid point.
I use KeyPass personally. It's a bit older, but it's on a flash drive, so I don't need internet access.
You know what? Fucking same difference. Like, really same difference. As long as you're using something to that effect. Like, that was really the main crutch of this. I pick LastPass because that's what I use, and I know there's another one that's not yours. It's like Key Vault or something like that. And it's like, you know, as long as you're using something to have your passwords, like, stored,
There's also a handy one as well, but I think it turned into a subscription service similar to LastPass, so I stopped using it. That's something called AI RoboForm. That obviously remembers a lot more than just passwords. It does, well, many more things.
Right.
But if you use Google Chrome, you don't need to have AI RoboForm because all your names, addresses, and card details can be saved on Chrome anyway.
I would advise no one store passwords on Chrome. Not a soul.
Well, it's not stored on Chrome, it's stored on your account, and it's only as secure as your account. So,
yeah, I'd
passwords.
store I don't know. I'd still rather have things on LastPass than on Chrome. I just don't trust Chrome as an encrypted vault. I know LastPass is dual encrypted on both my end and on their end, and I know if you're going to make an effort at stealing them, you're going to have to go through some work to get it. It's not just going to be, bam, there. So I'm just not. The only times I store things on Chrome are very useless passwords, like for stuff that's not critical data, like bank accounts or stuff that's not that. I use a pretty generic password because it's something easy for me to just remember.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, shopping sites and stuff like that. They all get a generic sort of like. I have a generic sort of like word number combo.
Right.
That is, and what's special about the word is it's not in a dictionary, so it's simple and easy to remember, and it can't be brute forced with a dictionary attack or something similar. And it's just so simple, but that can be used for all my trash.
Yeah, exactly. Although last night I was on a Skype call with two of my more oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Two of my more like, I guess, like dedicated original viewers kind of thing. And
supporters?
Thank you. Yeah, good enough.
They apparently have standards low enough to still use Skype.
You know what? It's a matter of we have each other on the friends list, and it's just easier. So I'm on a Skype call with them, and one of them has fairly adept computer skills, far more than I gave credit for, especially considering their age. And they're actually rattling off my passwords to me last night. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Now, mind you, some of these passwords, once again, they're my generic password for stuff that doesn't matter. But it's like, I think it's time to go through a LastPass kind of like security test kind of thing. And change all the ones that it matches out, saying, don't do that. Now, that's the one good thing about LastPass is it will test your security and say, you have this many passwords matching each other, change these ones. And it's nice that way because now because once again, you're not remembering anything as it is, so it doesn't really matter what you change it to. But yeah, it was just like, oh, that was I was like, okay, I should, like, they rattled off my Neopets account from when I was 10 years old. I'm 30 now.
Wait. I need to get her to dig out all my old passwords. There are some that I don't remember.
Like.
And hey, Three Fingers. Hey, Spag Bro.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
how you guys
if
doing?
you didn't hear me earlier.
New headphones? No, they're just my HyperX ones that I've been using for quite a while now, since November. I love these headphones so much.
Since you basically stopped streaming months ago.
Pardon?
Since you took a break from streaming months ago.
Yeah, I took a break from streaming in December. So
can I take a moment to say that I was stupid enough to actually sit there and wave to everyone as though they could see me?
Good effort.
Yeah.
I love you to death, but there's some days you just do stuff that makes me love you that much more. And that's really one of them.
But basically, when you do something stupid that makes him feel better about himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's a pretty lonely existence up here at the top, okay? So I need whatever little comfort I can get.
At the top of what?
Shut up.
So hang on, what subject were we on? Because we've gone from that to passwords to.
We were talking about the cam horror of.
Yeah, we've moved on from that.
We talked about her. We moved to an ad.
And then
yes.
we mentioned the number pad and
The number pad, yes, the Mastercase Pro S.
That went on.
I use my number pad.
I don't.
I use it for numerical entry. I mean, any form, strangely enough, and I don't know why this is, but any form that requires you, to add your phone number or something like that, I use a lot of them for some strange reason. So adding in my phone number is just, it's automatically done on the keyboard.
Because it feels like a dial
My
pad.
card details is on the keyboard.
Right.
All that kind of stuff, it's all on that keypad. I almost never use the top row numbers.
The only time I use the top row numbers are when I'm playing games, but every other time I personally do use my number key. But if you are just a gamer and all you are focused on is gaming, you know what? The Mastercase Pro S, the short form, is far superior. It's got a smaller form factor, and the beauty of it is all the new Cooler Master kind of mechanical keyboards, they all come with detachable USB micro cables. Meaning, you can actually take it with you on the go without actually having to unplug it from your computer. You just unplug it from the keyboard, buy a bunch of micro cables from, eBay for $1, and now you have it in your bag. And I think that's where the big appeal is coming from, because it's a very LAN party, very like school kind of efficient.
Well, there's something I actually want you to show on Stream, Rex. I need to crack open Steam.
Okay.
And have a look for a game called Dead by Daylight.
Right. Yes, I have not heard from this company yet, though.
The thing is this is completely unsponsored. I have no attachment to them. I have pre-purchased the game, but I have, other than that, I have absolutely no attachment to this company at all. So.
The beauty is it's not an expensive
It's
game.
not sponsored or anything like that. I just want to put this game on people's radar because I think it's going to be metric fuckton fun.
Oh yes, I completely agree. I have pre-ordered the deluxe edition myself, so I have beta keys coming, so that's going to be fun. But I also ended up buying a 5-pack for some friends.
Well, I'm on your friends list now.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Wow, hurtful.
There might be one copy left, but I gave the 5-pack to a friend so he could give the extras out on his stream, so you'd have to watch that.
That's hurtful. I thought we were bros. I thought we had a connection going.
You weren't even on my friends list on Steam until about 10 minutes ago.
Actually, 20 seconds ago. But you know what, though? That doesn't matter.
Well, there you go, then.
Thought we were friends. I thought we were bros.
Well,
and it's the one thing we needed. We could have had something special.
Just play the video so people can get an idea of what the game is.
Yep. Hang on. I was playing the video and then my entire computer just went super potato, like ridiculously potato. So I'm trying to load it up here without crashing my computer.
Well, Cow Compliments, we are just introducing a game to people. It's called Dead by Daylight. There are a lot of people that don't know about this game, and this is completely unsponsored, by the way, Cow Compliments. This is just sort of like us giving you guys some more information. And personally, me and Jenks think that this is definitely a game to have because we both pre-ordered this game, and Rex is now showing you the video.
Yes, so it's cool because it's an asymmetrical shooter that's kind of like a ball, but not going to be awful. We're hoping.
Going to correct that, it is not a shooter.
Whatever, asymmetrical.
Well,
it is an asymmetrical survival game. There are 4 survivors that have objectives to do. There are no weapons, no attacks. You run like a little bitch when the hunter is coming for you. You can knock over obstacles to slow the hunter down and stuff like that, and they'll have to break it, whereas you're a little smaller and more nimble, so you can just hop over it. But basically, the plan is to get your way out of there by completing small objectives, and the hunter has to kill you.
Yes.
They can do it in several ways. They can knock you down so you're crawling on the floor and then string you up on a meat hook so your friends can come and rescue you and use you as bait to get your friends.
Oh.
And
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. And it looks like it's just going to be so much fun. And to be honest, I really want to put you on a meat hook right now.
And thank you very much for the compliment, Cow compliments. It's very, very kind of you. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an absolute boatload of fun with friends. There's going to be multiple bad guys, and
3.
one thing I am particularly pleased about is the fact that people are taking the chance on asymmetrical games again. Yes, it's not an asymmetrical shooter per se, but one interesting thing is the killer, you know, the Freddy, the Jason character, you know,
Yeah.
the mass murderer guy, they are all in first-person perspective. So it's all very intense for them, where the survivors are all in third-person perspective because they use kind of like wall-hugging mechanics because they have to sneak around you. Because if you run, the bad guy can see you anywhere. It's kind of like, because what they've done is you see sounds.
Okay.
They've given a sort of like a visual representation of audio. So if a generator starts up or something like that, you know, to the next kind of key stage, because every survivor has to every survivor has to do something. They have to achieve an objective in order to escape. And the thing on the survivors' minds is do I help my friend or do I abandon them and save myself?
Hey, Jinx, pro tip. Which one do you think I'm going to do with you?
Abandon me.
There you go. You get it.
Well, yeah, that's one of the key moral dilemmas you have in the game. And they
trust me, with
force
Jinx?
that fact as well, you know.
Trust me, with Jinx, not a moral dilemma. Not a dilemma at all, actually. Actually, one of the easiest things I've... In fact, I had a harder choice trying to decide what I was going to make for dinner last night. Still love you, Jinx.
That's fine.
You know,
But like,
I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, you do. You love me. Come on.
It's okay for you to sacrifice me. I just know I have to run faster than you.
Yeah, but you won't. So, Jinx, come on. Be honest. Who's your brown bear? Who's your brown bear?
okay, the game. Yes. It's called Dead by Daylight. It's called Dead by Daylight, and it looks absolutely awesome. And again, this is completely unsponsored. We have no attachment to the company other than the fact that we have both myself and Jenks, not Rex. Myself and Jenks have already looked into the game and have pre-ordered it. So this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. It is just us bringing what could be a damn awesome game. Because let's face it, Evolve ruined asymmetric games.
Mm-hmm.
Completely ruined it.
Yes.
And I think it's absolutely awesome that this idea hasn't died, because I love that idea.
Evolve, man, that was... the fact that you still play that game, I don't know how that company hasn't sent you a check and an award yet.
I agree. But the thing is sort of like Evolve as itself isn't a bad game.
Whoa. Let's not definitely
No,
call it a
honestly,
good game.
no, hang on. Let me justify this.
Evolve isn't a bad game. It's just they went stupid with the let's hold back on content and make a lot of DLC, and they haven't really tried to progress the game at all to make new content. So it's very samey, it's repetitive. I've got to admit, I do have a lot of fun with it. Just the odd couple of hours here and there with Devious and friends, but I'm not going to play competitive because the few people that do play it a lot.
Yeah.
And
it's not a game you can play with randoms, because everybody else has been in that game for forever, and obviously are just way better than the average person. So if anyone was to actually pick the game up right now, the matchmaking is non-existent.
Right. Well,
there just aren't enough people playing it. And those that are playing it are obviously really good at the game and have kick the ass out of it. So everyone else, every other normal player, has has moved on.
Well, let's find out. Oh my god, this is incredible. This is incredible. I could not make these kind of jokes up even if I wanted to. Evolve, as of 24 minutes ago, had 97 people playing. 260 is the 24-hour peak. Wow. Those are like Heroes of the Storm kind of numbers, except just, oh my god, that was just horrific. 97 people.
Hey, Doug.
What's up, Doug? How you doing, buddy? Wow.
Did you stand there and like spot a bald eagle and then a single tear rolled down your cheek?
I will also point out about Dead by Daylight, one of the things that did attract me to it was they didn't go stupid with the pricing like Evolve. It's actually cheaper at release than Evolve is right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's always good.
So it's not exactly an expensive game.
No, it is. It is reasonably cheap as well, and that should be the price point for these, for the entry level of these games, because they are just a handful of levels. It's just like Evolve. They're just a handful of levels and a handful of characters. It's not a AAA title. It never will be, unless they want to put the time and investment into it. You know, to go to like Dota or League of Legends level. You know, character depth.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
So, yeah. Having it reasonably priced at that price point, I think, is actually a good thing. And they're not punching above the weight there, either.
Yeah, $17. I might pick it up for $17. I might not even wait to hear back from the rep from that studio.
There is another game, which is much like Dreadnought. And,
yes.
Which is a pretty damn fun game. These games tend to come out in like little spurts, and very similar to Dead by Daylight is Friday the 13th, the game. Now, not a lot of info has been released on this one, and I don't know an awful lot about it, but it is identical in structure to Dead by Daylight. One person plays Jason Voorhees, the big old mass murderer, and has to go around and kill all the survivors. Exactly how all this will be implemented, and well, I think because they aren't attached to a license, you'll get a lot more variety out of Dead by Daylight, because you can only play as Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th, the game, but in Dead by Daylight there are multiple characters.
Gotcha. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be honest. They look so similar. I actually got Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th. Like, I thought they were the same game. They look so similar to each other.
They are two different games. I think
The same concept.
I think Friday the 13th was actually Kickstarter funded.
Okay.
It was, yes.
And Dead by Daylight is Starbreeze Studios.
Studio funded.
The one thing that bothers us, for those who know of Starbreeze Studios, know that they did Payday 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, it involved with Payday 2. They didn't make it, but they did publish it.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. You know what? That's still a good track record in my book. But I'm sorry. I know you guys just saw me like crack up on stream. I'm reading Best Doug's comment, and his answer to Devious is actually one landed on my arm like a Disney princess.
As you were singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh god, that was amazing. And Demo Trouble, how's it going, buddy? What is happening? Oh my god. Cow compliments. I was saying, like, it was hurtful. He said I didn't have a nice voice. Like, that's hurtful. We all know I stream because I so desperately need the approval of everyone around me. Like, that is what spurs me to get up in the morning. And the fact that he would be so mean to actually say that to me is just, it cuts deep. It cuts, like, super deep. But he says, I have a beautiful tongue.
Well, we can only hope you bleed to death.
Wow. And you wonder why people hate British people so much.
You had to make this about British people, didn't you?
It's not my fault.
Well, you're the cunt with British
Yeah.
and shit.
And the two British people that you have in your chat, just saying,
Just
have on your show, you actually like went and like dragged me into this.
you're not
Anywho.
You're not British. You're the Twitch Morgan Freeman. Calm it down. You stand above so many other people.
So you actually forgot I was British when you said, like, you're the reason why people hate British people? You actually forgot that I was British? Okay.
Because legitimately, once again, you transcend like so many different levels of amazing that being British doesn't actually hurt you as much as it hurts Jinx.
Stop it. Anyway, yes.
Is that shit on your nose, Rex?
Yes, Bagbro, I completely agree. Things like the massive amount of people that are still playing Rome 2. In fact, well, I guess I would rather them play Rome Total War than Rome 2, but yeah.
Either way, it's still playing in a lot more people than Evolve is.
Way more than Evolve. And again, Evolve just went way too hard. I don't know whether it was the developers or 2K themselves, but the game was kicked out of the door way too early, given an idiotic price tag, was given day one DLCs, was given multi-season passes. It was the first game to have season passes, like multiple season passes. It's like, what? No, hang on. You don't have multiple season passes. The whole point of a season pass is that you can
Play for the
buy
season.
all the DLC for one price. That's the whole point of it. But they had multiple season passes, and yeah, the reason the game died is its ridiculous price, and well, the fact that it was
and it didn't have enough content.
Milking machine.
It had 4 maps.
Yeah.
I think now it's got about 7 or 8 maps, 4 or 5 game modes, but most of them like use the same maps, and it's just like you're in a slightly different area. I mean, one of them is Arena, where you're literally trapped in like a 100-meter area of a fucking huge map. It's like, what's the point?
I just want to point out Overwatch in its beta form had like 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 maps. 6 zones, but 18 maps. So,
Yeah, and I still don't think that's enough for just a straight-up shooter.
You know what? I honestly think coming out of the door, it's fine to have 18 maps, because we all know Blizzard will support the game to an incredible extent, where we will probably end up, like, by that same extension, you don't want to have too many maps, because people have their favorites. And the more maps you add to the rotation, the less likely you are to get the map you want to play on.
Mm.
So,
and hi, Archie, by the way.
Yes, hi, Archie. How you doing, buddy? So it's like, because I love the Greek map. I love whatever the Greek one is called, Illinois or Isolais or whatever it is. And I already rarely get to play on it. And if you add more maps to that rotation, I'm going to get to play it even less than I do now. So, it's kind of a balance game you got to play. Like just like with Heroes of the Storm, you have to take some maps out of the rotation if you want to make sure that you still give everything a fair shake.
I think I was in on the beta as well, and I think it was kind of difficult because every game was either a stomp or be stomped.
Yeah,
there was almost no in between. It was very rare to have sort of like a tightly fought match.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I think because you guys were playing on the EU servers, you weren't playing because you guys weren't playing in North America, right?
No.
Yeah. See, in North America, I very rarely. I think maybe I had a handful of games where I came into a stomp or be stomped kind of game, but I never really experienced it that much. A lot of my games were back and forth, like incredibly competitive and a lot of fun to play on. So I don't know if maybe that was an EU thing, like because I
think it may have been because we were always matched up against people who'd play this obviously much better, much longer than we had. They'd had more experience on the maps, and hell, they were running into nooks and crannies that I didn't even know were there.
Yeah, and I think that's really much because EU players, when it comes to gaming, EU is a lot like Korea in that way, where you guys take that stuff to a whole different level. Like, come
Well,
on.
I don't personally, but
No, but like EU players are always like in any game tournament, you're never shocked to see like an EU player versus a Korean player. You're never shocked by that. It's a shock when North America gets there, but not when EU gets there. So I wouldn't be surprised if in EU servers, yeah, you were getting a stomp or be stomped kind of scenario. But in America servers, like BK, I gave BK Evil Chick the key that I got since you had yours, and she was playing a ton, and I never heard her really complain much at all. And mind you, though, she is also an incredibly experienced veteran gaming, like shooting game kind of player. So,
yeah, she does have the shooter skill.
comparing Korea to EU, how insulting. You know what, man? Look at the top players in the world. It will always be either an EU person or a Korea person. It will never be in America. Ever. Like, America just doesn't have... American fingers are just too fat to hit the keys fast enough. You know, you need those, like, nimble little Asian fingers. Let's see here. Lorix channel still rocks. Thank you, Archie. I appreciate you. And Anondale, man, what is happening? So, yeah, although we have 8 more days, Devious, 8 more days until it comes out. Toad's excited. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a fun game, but again, it's not a game I can play all night because there just isn't quite enough variety. And Blizzard has already made an announcement that the version that we saw in the beta is the version that we'll get at launch.
Well, yeah.
I kind of don't like that. I do want some patches and fixes to be brought in because some of the matchmaking issues were, you know, a bit annoying. And you're not going to have the same kind of player base on an open beta because while some of them would have bought it, there's a lot of people who just wanted to have a go for the shits and giggles. So not everybody would have bought the game. So the player base is going to be slightly tighter. You're going to be matched up against... This is the thing, I kind of want to wait a few days to let all those hardcore guys actually get up and away so they don't get matched up against me. So those hardcore players, you know, they can all like go and try hard somewhere else instead of ruining my game.
Right.
But that's you know, that's just a personal thing.
Yeah.
Personally, it was a fun game, but I only played the beta for a couple of days. I didn't really go hard on it, simply because although it was fun, as DB said, it's not something that I could play all night.
Yeah, it's not something I can like really kick the ass off.
A couple of hours here and there, and that was about it. I think I got to probably about level 13, 14, but yeah, there was people that were playing and they were level 40 plus. It's like, you have no life? Is this all you do?
I can be honest with you. Yeah, that's all I did. I have no girlfriend. I have no obligations. All I did was play Overwatch. And I play that thing, and I didn't even get to like a level that would even reflect how much I played the game. Like that game consumed my life, and it will consume my life after after it comes out. Overwatch should be free to play. It's not content that's worth the price tag. I hope it gets the evolved treatment. I tend to agree. Best it couldn't get the evolved treatment if Blizzard actually stopped supporting the game for another year and a half. Like, that game is so polished coming out the door, it's already good to go for a while.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, it's a very polished game, but I do see Doug's point that there isn't a whole lot of content.
There is plenty of content.
There's no other game modes. There is. It really is just, you know, like 5v5 deathmatch, and how far can you go with that?
But that's all it needs to be, though. That's something we don't have in the gaming sphere right now, is a solid, just fun, rompy shooter. The last game to come out that was like Overwatch was called Team Fortress 2 in 2007. We don't have a game like Overwatch right now. We needed this.
Fun, rompy shooter, and you were saying you didn't like Doom? That is exactly a fun, rompy shooter.
Doom just came out this past week.
It doesn't have superpowers. It's based on weapons.
Doom just came out this past week.
Uh-huh.
And
what about Dirty Bomb?
That's I
it's
wouldn't.
A fast, free-to-play. It's a free-to-play, fast-paced, exciting Twitch-based shooter.
Dirty Bomb reminds me more of COD than it does of Team Fortress.
It reminds you more of COD than it does of what?
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress.
Yeah.
Honestly, it could. The only reason why is the aesthetics, because the objectives that you do are still the same. They're still
right, but I
capture the
enjoy
area, blow up the area, escort the objective.
But I enjoy shooting an arrow through the scout's head and pinning him to the wall. I enjoy lighting people on fire. You don't get
both
that.
of which you can. Well, you can't pin people to the wall, but you can. You can light people on fire.
In Dirty Bomb?
Yeah, of course you can.
Is that a new character?
Okay, yeah, he's been out for a while.
Well, okay, hang on. When I say new character, you gotta remember, last time I played was actually before the charity event last year. So
you've not played it for a year, so
no.
then
I have no idea
what. All characters are new. Okay.
I can't look. You can't expect to keep up with every game that I've played. Like there's not enough hours in a week, even if I stay up 24/7.
Hey, Till Films comes out with a good point.
What about PlanetSide 2?
PlanetSide 2?
Yeah, that game is it's a shooter.
They've added building in that.
I heard they just added construction not that long ago.
Yeah.
I'm curious to check it out. Actually, I'm genuinely curious to try and check out, see what makes PlanetSide 2 so interesting versus. Like, I enjoyed it before. I really enjoyed it.
Global, sort of like the fact that you are affecting an entire map.
Right.
You're winning the fight in your little sector, your little, you're grabbing this objective, which then unlocks 2 other objectives. You can then go to like 2 places and take over the strategic ones here and there. Then, on the other side of the map, other guys are getting their shit pushed in because there's a concerted push on
I enjoyed
an important
PlanetSide
objective
2.
over the other side of the map. It is really this sense of global war.
Yeah.
The fact that you're playing your part, in the big picture, so to speak.
And then if all the stars align and all the planets align up properly, you might get the most glorious kill in the game possible, where you're dropping in and you hit a plane. And you just blow the plane up. That is what...
Oh, yeah. That's special.
I would actually just drop into random areas just to see if I could make that happen. Because that is like the greatest kill you could ever get in the game. Because you actually get the kills for everybody who's in the plane. So you'll drop through a plane. You'll still land on the ground, but you'll just drop through a plane. All of a sudden you'll see 6 kills like rack up on your screen. It's amazing. Free-to-play arguably killed TF2's enjoyability. Perhaps the same could be Overwatch. Blizzard is not one of those companies that really does like.
They're never gonna go free to play.
Yeah, they're not we go with the pricing model and switch to free to play. What they'll do, they'll just encompass pay more stuff kind of things, like they do with World of Warcraft. PlanetSide 2 beta was
they've
amazing.
already adopted the customization model and sort of like Pretty's thing. Well, they've adopted it heart and soul. They're really pushing that shit. Yeah. So, if anything, they probably just release more premium content like that. And I do agree with Doug that there is, I don't know, you call it pay to win. Really, I don't want to call it pay to win, Doug.
I wouldn't call it,
honestly don't.
The gear you buy because the stuff you buy with money is not like stat based, isn't it? It's cosmetic.
It kind of is, kind of isn't. Each faction gets their own kind of bonus, inherent bonus.
Right.
So, like, one of the factions has slightly higher damage than everyone else.
Yeah, I think that's
one of the factions. Their weapons have slightly higher accuracy than everyone else. It does get a little bit more different in the vehicles, though. The vehicles, you get a high-spec guy, there's just no way you're taking him out of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Their recharge rates on their anti-rocket kind of things, like smoke and chaff and all that kind of shit, all that kind of stuff recharges way too quickly. It's unless the entire team is basically trying to pound this one fucking
right, the one base or whatever it is.
one vehicle that's trying to, that's basically raping everyone. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's that kind of stuff, I will agree, is pay to win. On the ground, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But that stuff, you get it all the time. You get it in Battlefield. I call them helicopter fags because they just sit in the helicopters. Don't even leave base. They don't even take part at any other time. They just wait for the chopper to spawn, get in the chopper, and try and do as many kills as possible in choppers.
Right.
And,
yeah.
That's
me.
What is it? Cal Coleman said that's the falling through the plane thing is the worst epic kill you've ever heard of. It's one of those things. If you get it, you'll understand it. It's one of those you'll understand when you're older kind of scenarios.
Well, speaking of epic kills, you can always play that top plays video.
And speaking of failures, Wazgob, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
It was.
Look at Firefall's Steam chart that FPS MMO went to shit. Let's find out. Firefall's Steam chart. Firefall. I don't remember which game this is. I know the name.
Firefall is a free-to-play MMO that, was actually kind of enjoyable. Everything was ridiculously grindy though, because they wanted you to buy the shortcut content.
Okay.
They're trying to force you into investing in sort of these XP boosters, these money boosters and things like that. And that's I think where Firefall went wrong, because you don't want to have to force people to do that. Because I didn't touch Firefall. As soon as I realized how long it took to get from 19 to 20, let alone to anywhere near max level, I got to play the game for a damn year or something. So
still doing 4 times better than Evolve is.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
So it's got that going for it. Now I don't know what that says when you can have 400 players and that classifies as 4 times. That's just kind of sad. Door giveaway. Door giveaway at at what the hell is it? Streamer chick implants. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Man.
You can have a door giveaway when you bring in about 1,000 viewers to spam us.
Yeah. Bring me 1,000 viewers. I'll do a door giveaway all day long. God. Actually, a streamer actually did
We're already listed as untrollable, so.
Oh, I know, right? God damn it.
Random note I would like to bring up. Speaking of shooters and Epic, anyone interested in the old Unreal Tournament, they are bringing out a new one, which is free and community developed. So you can actually join in the development of the game.
That's kind of cool.
Stop!
Wow.
Stop!
5 people decided to try and troll us.
Hang on.
Wow.
Wait. I have some loser on my channel saying, "You sound like a vegan, are you?" Nope. Done. I'm out. Nope. I'm not going to be called a vegan by flat.
Oh my god, I didn't actually think there was a button that could
I'm taking a piss.
that could actually push Rex.
Call me a
Wow.
goddamn vegan.
Calling Rex a vegan. Absolute rage quit. Holy shit, I didn't actually think it could happen. We're listed as untrollable. You know that, right, guys? So, actually finding something that Rex can makes Rex rage quit.
I thank you for that, because I can use that so much now.
True.
Half an hour ago when he was on about leaving me to get eaten in Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Rex, you're a vegan. Keep running.
That's exactly what a vegan would do, isn't it, Rex? Yeah, definitely.
Which Brit, me or the other one?
Yes. Well, one of the two Brits is Devious Furball. That's
Okay,
this
right.
voice right here. The other voice is... Do you want to introduce yourself, Jinx?
Yes, I'm Jenks. And I assume I'm the disgusting Brit, but I don't give a shit. Because unlike Rex, you can't troll me. I don't care if you think I'm a vegan. I'm not. He might be.
Yeah. I kill too many animals to be a vegan. Vegans aren't even actually people. Vegans are just kind of like, they're like Twitch chat. They're just pretty much cancer incarnate.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of respect the point of view, to actually push down their, their own human nature, because they don't like or don't want something. But honestly, the human being is designed as an omnivore, so why on earth would you? And besides that, I really couldn't see myself living without a burger or a steak for the rest of my life. Or bacon. No, couldn't be a vegan ever.
Forever 4chan, why are you a vegan? Because honestly, your mom has so much pubic hair it counts as vegetation, dude. Let's see here. I love IKEA meatballs. Dude, IKEA meatballs have no right to be as good as they are. Like, they have no right to be that delicious.
And Forever 4chan, if that's your bag, then that's cool.
Oh, hey, dude, that's fine, man. You know what? You can pretty much say whatever you want in this channel. I really don't care. And if you're gay in the cock-sucking way, you do you, son. You do you.
Yes.
I reported you for non-gaming content and to encourage the rest of your viewers to do so as well. You are the toxic kind of streamer who never plays but is trying something to get as much attention to himself as possible.
Oh,
it's like it's its first time in this channel.
I know, and the fact that we're in gaming talk shows completely negates that point anyway. The fact that we are now interacting with chat because it's turned into the toxic mess that it, tries to get people banned. I actually don't understand it. Do you?
No, I don't get it.
No, I'm still failing to understand the attempt at English from Rinzuka at the moment.
We're up to 30. Wow.
Well,
Still way too low, guys. You're gonna need to push like 1,000.
Yeah, well, if you guys can get me up to like 35, I'll get my video quality option, so I'll make the stream better for the rest of the show. So if you could do that for me, that'd be great. Love you, and don't forget to hit that follow button.
Oh, but where is he?
Come on, show daddy who you love. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Hit that follow button. Hit it. Do it.
Rinzuka.
What am I doing?
Well, Rinzuka is the one that threatened to
try
report
hard.
us.
I'm failed at English.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
dude, that's called Twitch in a nutshell, man. Like you would actually be shocked, Jinx, how many times I get emails after I call viewers out on their grammar. You'd be shocked how many emails I get saying, "Hey, could you not do that? I'm trying to support."
No daughter of mine is going.
There you go, Dora123. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's like,
hey, Keen.
What kind of door are you giving away? I'm giving away at 2,000. I'm gonna give away a 2,000 subs. I'll give away a wooden door, and at 10,000 subs, I'll give away a revolving door.
No daughter of mine is going into fatty porn.
Very big AIDS. Wow, such an @name for the channel right now. Thank you so much for the follow.
Is this revolving door so people can fuck off as fast as they come in?
Pretty much, yeah. This is why I love British people, man. You guys are so on the ball. Sometimes it's amazing.
No daughter of mine is going into
Why does Daddy beat me?
I like that.
Because honestly, you were born a freak and you'll die a freak.
No daughter of mine is going into fatty porn.
Negro. Wow. Well, hopefully you get that growth taken care of, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Dude, dinos are gay. Dude, so gay. You don't even know how gay.
Apparently that's why they died out. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Apparently, man, they just
The conspiracy is there.
we all know Bush killed the dinosaurs. Why do you look like a Jew? Because honestly, my nose honestly looks bigger from the front than it does from the side. Like if you see it from the side, Bam. See, small nose. But from the front,
No
I have like
daughter
a,
of mine is
I have a
going into
Jewy
fatty
nose.
porn.
Holy cow! Thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate you.
No daughter of mine is
Nat
going into fatty
Figure,
porn.
what's going on, buddy? Wow. You guys are, hey man, I love you guys. Oh, wait, hang on. Do I have my, somebody check, see if I have my video quality options activated now. You guys are doing good. I love you.
No daughter of mine is going into
Why do you
fatty
live in a
porn.
cubicle? Because, frankly, I'm a sad,
No daughter of mine is going into fatty
sad
porn.
little man who really will never get to leave his mom's basement, just ever. So I live in this cubicle as penance. 4chan Raiders, go away. I will hunt you down.
No daughter of mine is going into
these
fatty
guys are
porn.
trying to be 4chan. There isn't enough of them. I mean, if this raid actually went to like the 300 mark or something, I'd believe it was a 4chan raid.
Yeah, but
But again, why would 4chan
I've
even bother raiding, guys like us?
I've been hit by 4chan so many times, and 9gag. I've been
No
hit by
daughter
all
of
the
mine
big
is going
people.
into fatty porn.
That type of stuff, like, I love it. I love the fact, and one day somebody will trigger me. One day, you guys are, like, that vegan comment was probably the closest any of you have ever gotten to actually getting a trigger. You're getting there. You're getting there. You're getting better. It takes a little bit more effort, though. A little bit more. But you're
Who
getting
doesn't get their memes from 9gag? 9gag?
I don't know. I've never been to 9gag in my life. Until I got hit by 9gag, I had never even heard of 9gag.
Yeah.
Do you... Oh, hang on, wait.
It's a bit of fun.
Hang on, wait. I saw somebody message me, like, directly. The Witch Hand Drew. I don't know what that means. Do you think KK will kill all black people? You know what, man? They might. You just need the numbers, and, it's... They might. If you start in a low pop area, move to a high pop, you got it. You're good. You do you again, son. Effer, how about pimps showing up at your house? How's that for trigger?
Guys,
Well,
you're wasting your time because you guys don't even vape, bro.
oh, dude, yeah.
You don't
If you're
even
not,
vape.
if you don't lift and you don't vape, you don't got anything.
No daughter of mine is going into
I
fatty
love
porn.
Even vape, bro.
I love black dong. Well, I am all about that size. Like, for me, it's always about the length, not the girth. So, I do love me some black dong. Always.
Oh, bless. Large Ape is trying to be
Hang on.
racist.
You
So
keep
cute.
talking for a quick second. Hang on. You keep talking.
I'd love to, but I can't read Arabic, unfortunately.
Speak American.
Oh, speak American, okay.
Not you. I'm talking to him.
There it is. Trump 2016 will free us. Build a bigger wall.
No daughter of
But
mine
that
is going
means
into
4chan
fatty
great
porn.
again.
That make 4chan great again. I like that. That's funny. Hang
That would
on.
imply that it was great in the first place.
It was pretty great back in the day. Oh, what do I need? Okay. Goddamn.
Well, apologies to the regular viewers who wanted to hear about
It's
Dead by
fine.
Daylight
It's fine. The
and
regular
Doom
viewers know
and-
what's coming. They're good. They'll be fine with it. You keep talking. Keep the trolls engaged. I'm setting this thing up. Hang on. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I think the trolls are engaging themselves, to be honest.
My trolls are pretty
true.
great. My trolls are pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like they know what's up. They know how to make it. They know how to make that stuff flow, and pop.
Well, I kind of like how chat's starting to fight amongst themselves as well now.
Yeah, they're typically like
That's
that.
kind of fun.
Yeah, chats are pretty stupid. Like they give up pretty easily because they don't really know much. But hang on, keep working at it, guys. Keep working at it. I'm setting something up here. I'm working in the background. Give me a moment.
Trump can't melt steel beams, guys. Just saying. 2016.
No, we all know aliens did 9/11. We all know. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to.
In response to that quick scope, it is a gaming talk show, not streaming of a game.
Okay.
So you should probably look elsewhere if you're that bothered about not watching people play.
Hang on, but before you leave my channel, because once again, I'm not playing a game and I don't have tits, so it is what it is. Before you leave, though, make sure you check out today's sponsor of this episode of the Daily Chat, Cooler Master. They just released their Master Maker Air 8, which is an air cooler that delivers the same performance as a water cooler. That's right. Ultra low temperatures on your very high-end CPUs will ensure that it lasts for a long time, longer than you actually really deserve. And if you really are committed to liquid cooling, they just released the Master Liquid 8, which is their brand new design, new pump design liquid cooler, which can give you all the performance that you have ever really wanted. Remember, Master Liquid or Master Maker Air 8, they are really everything you need to give your computer the longest life possible. Check out our sponsor, Cooler Master, by clicking the Amazon link below.
On the note of
have we done with that segment? Because I just want to tell these trolls that, well, these wannabe trolls, that they just got raped and abused. You got used for an ad. So thank you for your viewership, guys. But
thank you very much. I appreciate you. You don't even know.
I was actually just going to suggest, wouldn't it be better advertising the keyboard? Because I'm pretty sure these are going to break the V keys.
Oh, hang on. Wait. Hang on. You guys keep talking. Keep talking. I'm working on it.
I mean, let's be honest. With the amount of times they're going Control V Enter, Control V Enter.
That is true. They are hitting it pretty hard. You keep talking.
It just seems like it would be a good place to, pedal some keyboards.
Yeah, you're absolutely.
Oh yeah, you guys seem to be wearing out your keyboards quite quickly. But it just so happens.
But it just so happens that even though you are wearing out your keyboards, make sure that you also check out the Cooler Master Master Keys Pro S, which is the short form. You don't need the number pad since all you're hitting is Control V. It is the ultimate in trolling keyboard. You can actually detach it from the micro USB cable and take it with you on the go so you can be cancer everywhere you want to be. And if you really are committed to having that number pad because, you're a total pleb that way, check out the Master Keys Pro L from Cooler Master. Remember, click the Amazon link below to get yours today.
See? Awesome.
I'm super happy now. I'm going to send that off to the Cooler Master rep, explain to him what happened. He's probably going to laugh his ass off when he hears about what happened.
And hey, Steve OG.
In fact, actually, the beauty of now is with Twitch chat replay, I can actually link him to the VOD and he can actually see what was happening. Oh my god. Every now and then, Twitch just, sellout mode. Oh, dude, sellout for day. Hang on. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Wait, let me do this properly. Hang on. Sorry, I know I don't have my props like always ready to go because sometimes, we don't get hit by raids as often as we used to. But hang on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sell out for days, son. Sell out for days. Woo! I just launched like $400 across my office. Oh my god.
That guy can melt steel beams, dude.
Dude. Top.
But not as good as Trump can.
Top Keekers, man. Sell out, man. Just, Gert can give it to me, daddy. Oh, yeah. And if we were all wondering, yes, that is real cash. Where did I put that extra 100? Oh, that's $1 that flew back there. I thought that was $100.
Actually, Dor, yes.
What's up?
Yes, we are. And thank you.
300, he thinks he's ballin'. Dude, your mom pays me well, man. For what was essentially 15 minutes of work, $300 is not that bad. Like, Devious,
right.
you'd go down on his mom for $300, right?
Sorry. I was supposed to charge?
We have standards.
Well, you're British, so no one cares what you charge.
I did
but
it for
Devious
free,
is different.
But, oh well. I guess I should have asked for money.
Well, look, I love the fact you'll do
I'm
it
new
for
to
the.
this game.
I love the fact you do it for the love of the game, but at some point you have to start charging.
Doing people's mums is a pleasurable pastime. I don't want to actually charge money for it.
Because at that point it becomes a job?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Rex got them. You know what? I don't even know how you make those like little icons like the swastika and all that. I've always wondered how you do that. It's like, because I've looked in the Twitch emote section. I don't ever see that type of stuff.
I have a question for you guys, actually. Seriously, genuine question for all the trolls in chat. Do you think, do you guys ever go to, like, Hitbox? Do you ever troll Hitbox, or do you just do it on Twitch?
Well, I think they actually want to get her. I think they actually want people to see them to start off with.
But seriously, I'm genuinely, if the objective is to just troll people, then Hitbox is a good target as well, isn't it?
I guess, but it's kind of like attacking a hitbox is like if a tree falls in the forest and it was around here, it doesn't make a sound. It's like if you saying, "Do you attack YouTube live?"
I know what it is. Hitbox is the training ground for Twitch.
It's the prep grounds. Wow. Say hi to Brittany Venti for me, trolls.
Does she even stream anymore?
I don't know. How much for an ad for anal beads plug? I'll do an anal beads plug for like $50, $60. Yeah. Tip me $50, I'll plug anal beads. Sure, why not? I think I have a.
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay, I can't do.
Is it a particular brand, or is it just anal beads in general?
I can't do anal beads because I actually don't have that prop here in my office. But I can do a eggshell vibrator.
That'll do.
I can do an eggshell vibrator. 69 or no dice. Okay, pay me $69 and I will do an anal butt plug. Why not? It's as good a reason as any. This is a windmill of friendship and tolerance. I love.
Wouldn't it just be so cool if people did actually take that on and start, posting that as a windmill of friendship and tolerance?
Eggshell reveal. Do you have an eggshell vibrator? Yeah, I do have an eggshell vibrator in my office. Yes, I do. It's right.
You never know when they will come in handy.
It is legitimately right underneath that green face cloth. I am dead serious.
And let's get the naming right. It's a ladies' massager.
No,
with those aching stiff shoulders.
I really.
Jimmy,
Did
did you ever get those adverts in the back of newspapers? We get them in the UK about.
No daughter of mine is going into fatty porn.
That but they're actually just sex toys.
You mean like the Hitachi wand massager?
Yeah.
Like the most widely used vibrator in the world?
Yeah, stuff like that, yeah.
That's amazing. I love the Hitachi wand. Oh my god. Like, do you think when Hitachi developed that wand massager, they're like, this is going to be used to stimulate vaginas for years to come?
I don't want to believe that. I actually want to think that they actually thought that they were doing the world a service. I actually want to think that they sat there and thought, well, actually having, vibrations like on your shoulders and things, they really relax them. I think we can sell that. I think we can actually, let people kind of, release the tension out of their lives and improve their lives.
So
that scenario, for me, is probably the best one.
So, hang on. So, how long do you think it was before a woman, bought this thing for, her shoulder or whatever, and she was using it you know what? This would feel great on my clit. How long do you think it took for that little brain connection? I took for a guy?
Seconds. Just, it would have been almost instant. The point at which she turned it on and, felt the vibration. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, I wonder. Seriously,
the mental image just popped into my mind.
To be fair, I could imagine a woman walking through a store going, yeah, that's not being used on my shoulders.
But it's have you ever used a magic wand? Because my mom has one, and I was a kid. Okay, so both of you just shut up before you say anything. But I was a kid.
What, you were a kid? You didn't know?
No, I had no idea. I had no idea at all. Because my mom legitimately used to use it on my shoulders, when I used to get hurt as a kid. Because when you play hockey and stuff, you end up getting a lot of bangs and bumps. So she would use it, and it was it wasn't until I started watching porn, I'm like, oh my, I was traumatized legitimately for about a month. I was just absolutely traumatized. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, and I went up and looked at it, I examined it, I'm like, there's no way this is the same thing. But no, my mom has a magic wand upstairs. My mom is in her 70s, okay? And it's like, not a thought I really want to have in my mind. This is a gaming site, not a product site, homo. Gaming discussion is not about games. Okay, you guys seem pretty hell-bent on this whole gaming discussion thing. Gaming discussion. Chromie is going to be the new ranged assassin in Heroes of the Storm. Back to vibrators. So, Devious, have you ever used a magic wand?
Me?
Balling with 300 but still lives with his mom. Dude, I love my mom. Why would I ever leave? She does my laundry. She cleans the house. All I have to do is grocery shopping. It's a pretty great setup. Why would I leave? Am I right?
Oh yeah.
You know what's amazing is these trolls attacking, and they have no idea the credentials I've got. Like not a clue.
Well, these actually a valid point, because after the most recent financial crash, the premiums on mortgages and things like that. But why? It's just not worth it.
No, it's really not.
Save your money up. Genuinely, save your money up, and just wait a year or two.
This guy's the reason Western society collapses. Well, I will admit I do a lot of really shady things that do collapse economies, but I do it for the better interest of myself. Is that the same you used to play Diablo 2? Actually, it is. Actually, legitimately, it is, yeah. This is exactly where I used to play Diablo 2 as a kid. Yeah. It was actually, no, I threw that desk away. I threw that chair away, too. Okay, so this is the office. This is not the same desk or setup, but this is the same office, yes. Works at Dell. I live in Canada, not India. I can't work for Dell. I clop in your face, good sir. I don't know what that means. My mom helps me survive in the basement. Oh, you know what? I would be completely remiss, Devious, if I didn't tell you the most valuable thing my mom does for me while I'm in this basement. She kills the spiders that come in here. Like, my mom is the best at that. She kills all my spiders. Love you, Mom.
Your mom's the spider killer.
My mom is the spider killer. Yo, let's report this clown for non-gaming content. Jesus Christ. Overwatch comes out in 6 days. Bam. Back to vibrators. So, I don't think you ever answered the question. Have you used a magic wand?
Me?
Yes.
No. I've used one of those head massages, though. You know those, like the
little, it's an item with,
spindly legs that come down?
Yes,
and
those are amazing.
They're so good.
They are so good. Killing natural predators, what a bitch. Dude, that's why I am a predator. It is a well-documented fact. All hunters have eyes in the front, all prey have eyes on the side. That's why you guys have side eyes, pretty much, yeah. We're gonna go with that. Remember, guys, keep hitting that follow button. Make sure you buy your Cooler Master gear. Hell,
oh, bless! Some of them are leaving.
I know, right?
Are they not? Oh, they're not getting a reaction.
Not gonna lie, that storm was ridiculously easy to weather. Oh my god! Not only was that storm easy to weather,
low-level troll. Just saying.
Not only was that storm easy to weather, I actually finally got to take the piss I had to take an hour ago.
Yeah.
I saw that vegan comment. I'm like, oh, finally, I have a reason to get up from this chair.
Hey, did you guys come from raid forums? Just saying.
Report for child predation?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a word?
Yeah, predation is a word, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, look at that. I learn something new every day. Can you...
And so did Chat.
Oh, dude, man. They are... Wow, it's like they went from the vegan comment, which was legitimately probably like the closest thing they've ever come to a trigger, to just devolving into whatever I'm reading on the screen now.
Yeah, they're actually trying the old stuff now.
They are.
Well, they've been trying the old stuff all along, like the ASCII Hitler posts and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, seriously, trolls, up your game.
Better luck tomorrow. Better luck tomorrow.
They're gonna come back.
Yeah. And plus,
Come
anyways,
back
I gotta
tomorrow,
get going
we'll
here.
probably
Like,
do another stream for them.
I gotta get going here in like 30 minutes anyway, because I got school to go to. Because, you know, those kids aren't gonna teach themselves. But, wow. Well, you guys tried. Hey, did you guys see the new Simpsons last night?
I didn't. I'm not
Okay.
a big...
And I'm not surprised. Most people don't
TV
watch
follower.
The Simpsons at all these days. But apparently, like, the episode was called Improv, and they were like doing the whole, like, you know, call in now, like they had the number on the screen and all that.
Yeah.
Apparently it was live yesterday. Apparently, using Adobe Creative Cloud and face tracking software, yesterday's episode was actually legitly live. It's like,
Wow.
oh, okay, that I had no idea. Had I known, I would have called into the show. But yeah, because you gotta imagine how many people were actually really taking that seriously. Like, you know, call now for your live questions, like, because it's The Simpsons. But yeah, no, apparently using Adobe Creative Cloud and face tracking software, they were able to make that show live.
Wow. That's pretty incredible.
That is, I was
here's that boy.
astonished. But yeah, so there was that. Hey, actually, while I have the trolls on my channel, were any of you guys in Jenny Squirrel's chat yesterday? The cam whore with the big tits on League of Legends. Jesus Christ, I remember that Office between fucking games, that Office botting Diablo 2 Pindle skins. Oh, dude, yeah. We used to, oh my god, Pindle skins were just freaking insane. Just absolutely insane. Did you ever play Diablo 2, Devis?
I didn't know.
Jinx?
I skipped Diablo 2.
I did play it, yes.
Did you ever use a Pindlebot?
No.
Okay. Well, Pindlebot was just a bot that would farm this one super easy boss who had an incredible drop rate for certain items. And you could like Pindlebot your way through and get all the gear you needed within an hour. It was amazing. So good.
I
And then-
agree, Steve OG. Matt Groening he's Illuminati. He's not Freemason. He's Illuminati, that guy.
Who?
Matt Groening, one
Oh,
of
the
the creators.
Simpsons guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And both in Futurama and The Simpsons, they've, I mean, they're obviously only jokes and stuff, but yeah, they've called the future on more than one occasion.
Yeah, no, there's whole Simpsons episodes that have said like or whole YouTube episodes that say when Simpsons predicted the future. And Annandale, yeah, man, I figured it out probably about 20 seconds after you hit the channel. I figured it out.
What's that cam girl's name? Something Squirrel?
Jenny X Squirrel, I believe.
Jenny X Squirrel, yeah.
Yeah, that was that cam horror, man, that was something else. It's like, ugh, jeez. Just wow.
She's one of the ones that is genuinely a cam girl rather than a
She would have made more, like, she made a lot of money yesterday, but she would have made more money sticking things up her vagina than actually being on cam just trying to like flash her tits. Like, she would have made so much more money. But you know, it's fine though, because the lonely nerds and the lonely people in this world, they need something to kind of claw at. And apparently a chick in British Columbia, Canada is the flavor of the night. No, I just like talking shit to trolls. I'm in a political chat doing the same. Wow.
Well done, Steve.
Best part of getting paid at a real job. Oh, hey, good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, actually, yeah, like I was telling you, Devious, man, I'm like 99% sure I'm gonna app to the med school here in Calgary. Like 99%. I'm actually just trying to book my MCAT exam.
Uh-huh.
Which is like, the MCAT booking takes like 5 seconds. It's studying for the damn thing. That's gonna be just a pain. It's like I already did it once. Why the hell do I have to do it again?
What's funny is over here in the UK, MCAT is a drug that is basically a substitute for cocaine.
Oh. Okay then.
Yeah. So you're taking the...
You take care, 9gag Brick Squad.
See ya,
Take care,
man.
dude.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the follow. Love you. Don't worry. When you come back, you can just call me Mr. Brown Bear. It'll be our little thing. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm thinking of getting my second doctorate degree, Jenks, here in Canada. So it's like,
I'm aware.
pardon?
I'm aware.
How are you aware?
Yeah, he's watched the show.
Oh,
You've discussed your
Oh.
education in the past.
Yeah.
yeah. No. So it's like, so I was telling Devious though, like I just came to this. I just found out like all the changes that have occurred in Canada since I first applied back in like 2008. So it's like, oh, well, now it's worth my time trying to take a look at. And so I'm like, okay, well, I can go get a second one, and at least then I'll be in Canada, and you know, it won't be that bad. But dude, eventually, at some point, how many degrees do you need to have before you become legitimately overqualified for everything? Devious, did you really just post that in my channel?
I may have done. I could have done something. Yeah, just saying.
How do doctors make money in Canada if healthcare is free? Well, you
The
know,
wage is actually really high, dude.
we don't actually get you better as much as we just kind of fend it off for a few days and then you come back. It's kind of the revolving door I'm giving away.
It's based on repeat business.
It really is. We don't need you to get better. That's why we don't cure anything. We just kind of, you know, make sure you're good enough to walk out the door.
I like Steve OG's edition. Hail Trumpler.
Oh my god, I gotta get I'm gonna send Shriggs a message right now saying I need an emote that says Trumpler on it. I need a
You see, an on-tater salad doesn't know this. But I actually kind of like his or her name. Because Tater Salad is a story from Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay.
There's an American comedian. Just very funny. If you look
I
at the
guarantee you.
Blue Collar Comedy Tour, it's a
I
lot
can
of fun.
guarantee you these plebs in my channel know exactly who Larry the Cable Guy is. I can guarantee they all seem like the lowbrow
and
kind
Jeff
of trailer
Foxworthy.
park people that would be buying Larry the Cable Guy merchandise.
Jeff Foxworthy and Bill Engvall. Actually, I think it may have been Jeff Foxworthy's story.
What was the story?
It was about how he got pulled over by the police, and he has an official record now that one of his aliases is Tater Salad.
I would not be surprised if that was a Larry the Cable Guy story.
Because he did this as a stupid, like, just, you know, being facetious to the cops, you know, giving him shit.
Right.
When he was a kid. But he got pulled over a few years ago, and also he got like, "Are you Jeff Foxworthy, also known as Tater Salad?"
Damn, son. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm looking at my Twitter feed and some random girl just followed me, but it's like, wow, that ass. Now that one I can't show on stream because that will actually get me. That would be a legendary Aaliyah scenario all over. And unfortunately, I don't suck enough of that, like, you know, Twitch admin dick to kind of not get banned.
Integrity in the gaming community and integrity in the Twitch.
Did she ask for SC? What the hell's SC? South Carolina? No idea. But yeah, wow. The trolls, they're pittering out, Devious. That makes me sad. They made a good effort though.
We don't have. We're not registered as untrollable for nothing, guys.
Yeah,
you know,
really,
just
like,
saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I was doing this shit way back in the 90s. You're playing way out of your league. Like, way out of your league. But it's
Quality
good.
of trolling is low.
Leah's that chick Twitch keeps around for the attention, drama, soda pop and psych. Yeah, exactly. She is soda poppin's cum
Honestly,
dumpster.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't part of it, Steve. Definitely.
Yeah. Hey, why not? She keeps Twitch relevant. No, mind you, Twitch is relevant on a lot of different levels, but it's good to have all the levels covered. And if you can do that with one stupid blonde girl who thinks she's actually smart, then hey, you know what? You go for it. Why not? Keep her around. They keep me around because I'm a minority.
Oh, you're going for the "it's because I is brown" vote?
Yeah.
Is it?
May as well. Look, I could have picked a lot of different reasons that keep me around, but I choose the minority card. I feel that's the one that actually matters the most. You know what, though? Oh, my God. I'm such an idiot, Devious. I'm such an idiot.
What?
While I had all the people on this channel, I forgot to do the most important segment of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the most important segment. Because while all of you guys might say this is not, gaming talk shows, this is indeed a talk show.
Well, this is actually a little view at Twitch as a whole, isn't it?
And I am in the gaming talk show category. But this category is polluted by so much garbage. And as you can see from how well I've kept most of you on the channel, pretty good at my job. In fact, I'm phenomenal at my job. In fact, I'm the best at my job. In fact, I'm just the best in the world at my job.
Easy, boy.
And
settle down there.
If we go through the gaming talk show channel, we can see how much better I am than the rest of the garbage people who are in this network to begin with. So there's me right on the fourth row of the front page. We got I don't even know what that is. Two clearly gay interested love partners. Some guy playing a game, some chick playing Dead Space. That's a countdown. That's a cam whore. That's a nobody. That's no one. That's a cam whore. That is a dude in a clearly messy bedroom. That is a Russian dude in an even messier bedroom. That's a game. That's a nobody. That looks like Wheel of Fortune. Don't know what that is. That's Russian and that's Hearthstone. And that's a nobody too. So congratulations.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the level of people actually talking this time is actually kind of high. Yes, it's like in Russian or Korean or something, or or German
it's not
or something
freedom
like that. So it kind of doesn't count to the English audience or the English-speaking audience, but at the same time, it's actually kind of promising that.
I think it might also be the time of day, though.
Actual talking is going on in the gaming talk show channel.
Yes, but I think it might also...
it's not much, but hell, come on. We've never seen this many people talking. They're always all playing games. A lot of them are playing games, I'm going to say, but still, that's actually kind of... That gives me the feel-goods.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a start. You got that
bless
going.
You. Padme on Cosplay Monday on the PS4. Bless your cotton socks.
Do you think Grossgore deserved to be banned for what he said about some guy possibly sleeping with a nun? Yes.
I think so.
I'm going to say yes.
Because it was an actual accusation rather than an insinuation.
I'm going to say yes because what he did was really under the law labeled as defamation of character.
No daughter of mine is going into fatty porn.
Unfortunately, Twitch can't afford to have that kind of bad press having its name tied to that guy.
Well, and let's not forget, even if it's sort of like, for example, a false rape accusation or something, similar along those lines, your life is already ruined.
Yeah.
Look at the guy, in fact, we talked about it recently, Thingy from Drama Alert.
Who?
Drama Alert.
Yeah, Keemstar.
Keemstar, that's
Keemstar.
it, thank you. Keemstar ran a story about some old guy who'd retired, aged, he's 65, he'd retired, and all he does nowadays is just play RuneScape. And Keemstar ran a story that he was a pedophile that was back grooming people on RuneScape, and the hate that descended on this guy's channel was incredible. It actually reduced him to tears. And to Keemstar's credit, he did a lot to try and make up for his mistake. But obviously this guy was innocent. It was a case of complete mistaken identity.
Right.
But that kind of shows the kind of bad side to this social justice kind of thing, which, I do feel we need social justice, but we don't need it how it is today.
Right.
Right now, today, it's like dialed up to 10. We need it dialed down to like a 2 or a 3. We need social justice. We need people looking out for other people. Unfortunately, it's kind of twisted nowadays.
Okay, just because TI Films said it, I'm going to do this one impression for you guys just because, well, why not? So, here we go. I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news!
That is his sign on, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm talking to UBT in TeamSpeak, and he was saying, he's like, I can't stand that intro that Keemstar does. I'm like, what's wrong with it? I'm like, it's a news intro. It sounds fine. He's like, no, he's like, that news thing. I'm like,
No,
it
it's not
works.
just that. It's let's get right into the news.
But it's like, it works though. It worked. You remember it. It's marketing that works. So it's like, oh, you can't hate something like that just because, like, if you remember it, it obviously did its job. So, yeah, but I love Keemstar. And what was it up here? Steve OG. I think it's funny that these younger streamers basically try to carry on high school nonsense to Twitch because they know kids eat it up. Dude, there's a reason why I'm starting to report on it. There's a reason why at the top of every show, I always talk about whatever was relevant in digital media news. Because it's worth talking about. It just is. And I've told Devious this, and I'm still kicking the idea around if I want to spin up a drama YouTube channel. Because to find the information, not really super hard. You just kind of have to track drama alert hashtag, and you can find a lot of stuff. So it's like, you know, just thinking about it, man. But yeah, kids eat that stuff up, and if that's what it takes to get there, over somebody, through somebody, that's what I'll do to get there. Just don't say it's time or one of the Buffer brother. What? Who the hell is a Buffer brother? What is a Buffer brother?
I don't know. I think it may be these identical twins.
Oh, you're talking.
You think it's those guys?
Oh, yeah, the Hodge twins.
Is it those guys?
Yes, it's the Hodge twins. Oh, those two guys. Okay, I respect them because they're like, I think they're in their 40s and they look like they're in their 20s. They've been like ex-Marines and everything. They look amazing. Dude, I cannot stand their channel or their content.
Well, I do like the way they play on one another.
They should play well. They're freaking brothers.
Well, yeah, true. Bruce Buffer or other Buffer, the fight announcers.
Oh, right. No, they're not brothers. I think that's a father and son. I think it's Michael Buffer, Bruce Buffer. Their father son. And yeah, you know how much Michael Buffer makes off that Let's Get Ready To, that one? Do you know how much money he freaking makes off that copyright? It is ridiculous. Like, it's up in the millions.
Yeah.
Pardon?
This cosplay chick, well, the girl who's claiming she's playing cos chick, she's just got kind of like duct tape around her arms on a white top. I had no idea what's going on.
Link it. Just link it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
TeamSpeak or chat?
I don't care. Oh, link it in TeamSpeak, because chat's just awful.
I wouldn't want the trolls to go and harass a poor innocent young woman who's in the gaming talk shows.
Oh, she's in my category. Oh, well.
Oh, no, she's moved now. She has moved. She's switched her tab.
Oh, I see her in Grand Theft Auto. Oh,
she's now playing Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah.
Oh,
she just switched over her tab.
God. It looks like...
She was in the gaming talk shows just a few minutes.
It looks like a... Oh, God, what happened?
No, I don't know what that cosplay is.
What's up with her face? It looks like a librarian that got, like, mutated in the sewers underneath of New York.
Hey, I like the hot librarian look.
I think
the hot secretary
face
look.
would be great if
I
the
like
hair didn't look like crap. Dude, her hair looks freaking awful.
No, I don't know. It's supposed to be Padme cosplay, so I don't know what that's supposed to be look like.
Okay, so yeah, that looks like the librarian version of Cancer. Oh, God, just... Wow. You know what, man? You trolls, man. Whatever floats your boat, I guess, is how we're going to treat that, because... Worst hairstyle ever. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I kind of agree with you, Steve. I'm not a big one into the drama. I just don't like drama. It's not anything. Yeah, I just got no interest in it. It doesn't. And if anything, maybe it makes me angry. I just don't like it.
A little too Jewy. That's a lot of dick to be sucking all at once. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I like that comment. I don't know why. I just like it. I think it's hilarious.
What comment was that?
He's like, that's a lot of dick to be sucking all at once. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Steve OG, I'm sorry, but I think 75% of streamers out there are just too lazy to get a job. Dude, you know what? It's not even a matter of laziness, but have you seen how the economies are right now, man? It's really hard to get a job these days. I mean, like, really
Oh my
hard.
God, this kid doesn't know what he's in for.
What are we talking about?
Well, Nat Figure has just linked because they're getting nowhere with us.
Right.
They've actually just linked some COD kid, some little scrope playing Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
The poor little shit has no idea what he's in for. Nat Figure's calling for boys, dog.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Doge
I see it.
OFC,
I knew I saw it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. I'm super curious to see how this is going to turn out.
Because they're getting bored with us because we're
Yeah, of course.
just not.
Oh my God, this kid looks like
They can't troll us.
I know the show's safe for work technically, but this kid looks like such a fuckboy. Oh my God. He's not even English.
Fan, jag vill ha bloodthirsty.
Wow.
Ja.
This poor.
Marianne, du har inte råd med fil.
Okay, you know
Poor
what?
COD kid is about to get.
Okay, hang on. I'm
troll
gonna keep
stomped.
this window up just so we can watch his viewer number spike through the roof as they go to flood this kid. Cause I'm gonna keep it up for 1 minute just to see, cause I want to see the Twitch thing update just so this kid can watch the reaction, cause it's gonna be amazing. Most people have huge egos and aren't willing to do what it takes to market yourself and get in. Yeah, seriously, that much ass must be bad for your mouth. I like you, Jewy. I like you. Oh, hang on. Here comes the cancer. Here comes
There it is.
Here comes the cancer. Oh,
And it's good to see the guys hadn't actually left our channel because they're watching us watching them troll someone. Oh my God.
Oh my God, this is like trollception right now. Oh, but see, here's the problem with this kid right here. He has actually got a bot in his channel, like, governing what's happening.
Oh, Herpadup got insta-banned.
Oh, dude. That's harsh,
Good to see
brah.
you still here and on Tater Salad.
Dude, that's harsh, man. Oh, well, hey, he thanked all of us for joining the channel. That's always nice of him.
Yeah.
Wow. Just
We're the only legit viewers.
the only legit viewers he actually had. Oh my God, that's hilarious. But it actually is coming up on 12 o'clock, guys. I do have to get going to class here. So we're going to wrap up this show for today. I'm going to send this episode off to Cooler Master so they can see the multiple promos they got, which was... Oh my God, thank you so much. I love the fact I got to plug that to like so many people. Amazing. But yeah, guys, I've been Rex. That's been Devious Furball. That's been Jenks. Jenks, thank you, man, for joining us and being good sport about today. I appreciate it. And yeah, we will, I guess, well, I know Devious and I will see you guys on the next episode. Jinx might be joining us. We'll see. We like to keep, we like to treat Devious as friends, kind of like a high school girl at a house party. We like to just kind of keep rotating them in and out. You know, kind of keep it fresh. But guys, this has been your Daily Chat 126. Remember, 2K subs, I will get cam girl implants. And thank you all for joining in. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.